In the frozen silence of the wild, danger hides behind every tree. Hugh Glass knew the forest was never empty. Something was watching. Subscribe, hit like, and share. Don't miss the next part of this frozen adventure. And then, the shadow appeared. A grizzly, giant, furious, unstoppable. The beast ripped into him with merciless rage. Every bone felt like it was breaking. His lungs burned, his body torn apart. With nothing but a knife, he fought for his life. At last, the beast fell, but Glass was barely alive. No man should have survived, yet he did. His son Hawk found him, clinging to life. But not everyone wanted Glass to survive.
We will take care of him.
To Fitzgerald, Glass was dead weight. And behind his eyes, betrayal was brewing. But Hawk would not leave his father undefended.
What have you done?
I don't know what you were talking about.
Until Fitzgerald struck without warning. A son's final breath stole in the cold night. Glass watched his boy die before his eyes, and then they buried him alive. But Glass's fire refused to die. Left for dead, but he dragged himself back from the grave. Every inch forward was agony. But his will to live was stronger than his pain. The world tilted, fading in and out of blackness. He chewed on dirt and roots to keep breathing. The freezing river clawed at his body. Even the wolves feasted while he starved. He ate worms and rot, anything to stay alive. Every breath was a gamble with death. But inside, his fire burned hotter than the cold. With shaking hands, he stole fire from stone.
Finally.
For the first time, warmth touched his skin. He burned his own flesh to survive. Stitching himself with nothing but grit. The forest itself became his shelter, but danger still circled in the dark. Every step was torture. But every step was vengeance. Survival meant devouring whatever nature offered. The river tried to claim him, but he refused. Because vengeance was keeping him alive. Through frozen silence, he followed Fitzgerald's trail. Every breath carried the weight of his son's memory.
I must survive.
The tracks grew clearer. The hunt was closing in. And then he saw it. Fitzgerald was close. The weapon felt heavier than his resolve. The man he sought sat, unaware, breathing. Determination burned brighter than the fire. He moved closer, step by step. But fate would not grant him an easy victory.
What are you doing?
In a twist, the hunter became the hunted. Steel and bone collided in the frozen dark. Fitzgerald fought like a cornered wolf. But Glass carried the fury of a grieving father. The blade cut deep, pain surging. Every strike was survival. Every wound, vengeance. The river that tried to drown Glass now swallowed Fitzgerald. The killer finally tasted fear. At last, vengeance was his. But vengeance left only emptiness. And in the frozen silence, his story was carved into legend.